But oh, if we call the whole thing off. Well, Iris, we are back for another video. Well, what about calling the whole thing off? What about how love affects the body? As we were discussing on our last live, some people don't like the feeling of being in love, so they're going to call the whole thing off. The emotions, the way the body reacts to such an emotion. It's all a little too overwhelming for some. So they just rather call the whole thing off, But we're saying there has to be some benefits in staying the course. As we look at life and love and happiness, can we all get it rolled into one? This is Interracial Spiritual Experiences. We want to invite everyone into the chat tonight, also into the video. We're doing our series in honor of Dr. Love's birthday this month, and we're just talking about love, all the ramifications thereof. We talked about the effect on the heart on our first night. We talked about emotions and how the body goes through being in love. We're going to talk about the difference tonight between love and infatuation. Do you know the difference? We talked the previous night about the 7 physical signs that you're in love, but what is a difference between love and infatuation? Put it down in the chat below if you already know this. If not, just stay tuned, and we will definitely try to get a clear, concise concept of the difference in the two. Or are they one and the same? Can they be interchanged? What say you, Irises? This is Inspirational Spiritual Experiences. We are here to promote love. We are here to promote unity. We're here to promote a healthy community where you are loved, accepted, and protected. Again, there are so many ways to say I love you.
Need you every moment in your eyes I read so
Some people say that they love you. Is that their form of infatuation? So many different ways to say it. Can you say I love you? I mean, some people coon it. Well, they've been very good at that. I mean, really, what does it mean to say I love you?
I love you.
I mean, is it just words, or is it just something that needs to be definitely investigated, figured out? Is it just the reactions to the body? As we go over last time, do you just feel sick, have trouble sleeping, get flustered, lose your appetite? I mean, how do you feel when you're in love? We talked about that on our last live. Definitely check us out on the last live and see if you had any of these physical signs of love. But tonight we're talking about love and infatuation and the difference in the two. Or would you just rather call the whole thing off? Would you rather just bury your head under the covers until this whole month is over? I mean, what's your game plan here, Irises? Are you going to definitely join in and experience the whole concept of love? Are you going to avoid it because you can't find it with the one that you love? I mean, let us know. What do you think? But what is the difference between infatuation and love? Well, some actually think that it could be something of a difference in the two, but I mean, is it something you say, the difference in the two, or is it a little difficult to explain? Some people say love is a deep affection for someone that lasts the test of time. Infatuation is termed as a short-term passion for someone. I mean, is it as simple as that? Is it a simple definition? Is it love and attraction the same thing, and love and infatuation the same thing? I mean, how can we tell the difference in the two? I mean, in reference to when you talk about being in love versus infatuation, if you have a piece of paper out, definitely jot these down. And in one column on the left, you're going to entitle it love. The next column to the right, you're going to entitle it infatuation. So these are characteristics they say of love. It's a heartfelt devotion, growing into a feeling of security, lasting, in love with a person, frequently say I love you, strengthened by time, based on shared experiences, beliefs, and attitudes. We're talking about the characteristics of love. Not jealous, no you can and wait to marry, friends as well as lovers, wants what's best for the other person. Now, that's on one column, the column they call love. On the other column, you have infatuation, where infatuation is known as an emotion, falling into infatuation. We're not talking about falling in love, because is it an emotion or something physically you can fall into? Well, it's a very cute phrase, but so is it love? And I like the way so many people have coined what love is. Can you live without it? Can you live with it? What causes one to be inspired by this whole concept that had people, cities destroyed in the name of love, marriages broken in the name of love? I mean, what is it that causes you to do everything you can to find it? Is it something that you want to be a part of, or something you want to avoid? Is there too many ramifications behind it? I mean, what do you think? I mean, beautiful songs have been used that's inspired this whole concept of love. But we're asking you, Irises, what's your definition of love versus infatuation?
$100 a year with YouTube TV.
All right. Sorry, Irises, trying to get something situated here. But what do you think, Irises? What is your concept of it? How will you deal with this whole situation of what they call love? So they say infatuation is a concept that's awe-inspiring. It puts you in a mood, a relaxation mood, that causes you to strive to be your best. I mean, how does it affect the body? Or some people say you should love your body, no matter what state it's in. I mean, of course, generally, as you love other people, you should love yourself as well. And we want to give our condolences out to all those that have felt unloved, not just this month, but their entire life. Some have taken drastic measures because they didn't feel the love. So we're inspiring everyone today. If you have felt love, inspire others. Love on others. Spread this love around. I like when they said, what the world needs now is love. And if we had more love, this world would definitely be a better place. So some people confuse love for infatuation. Infatuation on the right side of your paper or notebook or phone, wherever you're taking notes. Put down an emotion versus devotion. Falling into feeling of uncertainty, temporary. And who wants to be in a temporary position? Why not be in a permanent, lasting situation like love? Infatuation, someone might say, I want you. But love is I love you. Infatuation can be weakened with time based on physical attraction or popularity. So if you get older, you have a couple more grays or you lose a couple of strands of hair, some people will fall out of infatuation with you, and that lets you know that they were never in love with you. If your love can change based on physical appearance or attraction, and some people say if their partner gains a couple of pounds, that they no longer love them. Well, was it truly love, or was it just infatuation? The inability to trust. And the good book says, if you love me, keep my commandments. So that devotion in love to your Almighty means that you will keep what He thinks is sacred. Now, we talk about all the forms of love. We talk about an earthly love. But all love comes from above. As one person said, I love because I was first loved first. The Almighties have loved us first, so we can take the same love and spread it abroad so that others can feel the love. Irises, we're inspiring you. Our goal is to just spread the love around. A lot of the people that have done some tragic things in the world, their excuse was they were never loved. No one was ever kind to them. Just imagine how many people we can prevent from terrorizing the world based off of spreading a healthy form of love. So have you spread love today? Put in the chat below, how have you spread love today? Did you say a kind word to someone? Did you speak positively on their body image of themselves? Did you say some reaffirming words of love and encouragement? Did you do any acts of kindness? There's a great book by Gary Chapman. Definitely should read it. We will go through it at some point. Maybe this month. We shall see. But he was definitely on to something when he talked about love being a language. And how do you receive that love in a language form? Not everybody speaks the same love language. So getting synchronized with your love language and your loved one's love language will make for a happy relationship. Well, let's get back to talking about infatuation. So we went over, instead of devotion, it's an emotion. Instead of growing into, it's a falling into. Instead of a feeling of security, infatuation is a feeling of uncertainty. Temporary instead of lasting. They frequently say, I want you, but not I love you. Weakened by time based on physical attraction or popularity, inability to trust based on sex. Some people are infatuated with somebody just because of these soul ties through this act. No real friendship. Wants what's best for themselves. Infatuation is more of a self-centered type of love, a self-centered type of emotion that we cannot say is love. Drastically different. Because when you love someone, you want what's best for them. And still going back to the good book, no greater love has any man than he laid down his life for a friend. If you're not willing to lay down your life, to put your needs to the side for the one you care about, then is it truly love? We must weigh these things out, irises, so we don't get confused by somebody's voicing and their actions are not matching their words. Again, a shortened version is infatuation is short-lived. It's instant. It's temporary. They only see perfections and not the imperfections. Can make somebody act very irrationally, busting windows out of people's cars, deflating tires, all these negative things. Is it really infatuation or is it really love? Only you can determine which way you will go into this month of February. Will you go with the past situations and have a down moment reflecting on all the ways you could have been loved, or because you are loved by your Almighty, you will go and seek out ways to show love? Some people call love versus infatuation. They say infatuation is like a fantasy. Are you living in a fantasy world? Some people are merely infatuated. They will not commit. Those that love you, they will commit and marry. That's why some people have this term of marry before you carry. Because then you know that they're in there for a longer period of time. They're in there for the commitment of it all. And yeah, it's not everybody that marry and all this stay together, but it gives them a little bit more security in reference to it all. Security for the family. People that are married, people that are in unions, they typically have a better socio-economic status. Something about being in these unions strive and inspire people to be their very best, to live longer, to live healthier. Again, what is love? So this is love, or is this infatuation? We're doing, again, this is interracial spiritual experiences. We are emotion, health, body, and physical counselors that are helping you on your journey to find the one. If you need personal coaching, email us at b@iris.club. If you need one-on-one, coaching in that before you find the one, how can you be your best self? Email us at b@iris.club. We also have a fund. It's called It Takes a Village, and all proceeds will go, when we're doing our fundraising, to It Takes a Village, where we have high school students and those that are college bound to have proceeds and money to help them to live their best life and to position themselves to be the best candidates. It's called It Takes a Village. So we definitely like to promote that on our channel. Let's pay it forward. Give to those. How would you have liked if you had graduated from high school or college and had a supportive family behind you, just financially supporting you to get to your next level? But we're trying to do that here at Interracial Spiritual Experiences. If you could not find love in your social economic group, join ours, where we promote love no matter the color, no matter the race, no matter the language, no matter what. But we do say and do coach to definitely try to go about your best life finding the one, but a vetting process definitely must be in play. And if you don't have one, email us. Set up a session so we can help you develop your non-negotiables, to help guide you through finding the one and keeping the one. Our motto last year was let's get it, let's go. No more excuses of why you can't find the one. We have a dating channel. dating interracial meet and greet. Join us on our channel. On our page. Definitely, let's not use the excuses from 2021 as a reason why 2022 has to be the same. Let's find out how we can live our best life happily, in love. Not just because it's February, but because we deserve to be loved. Join us here at Interracial Spiritual Experiences. Every day we're going to try to put a video out in honor of Dr. Love's birthday, the founder of this channel. And we're just trying to promote and share love to make this world a better place. If you have any comments, comment down below. Positive comments are definitely welcomed. Negative comments will be taken into consideration. Bad comments will be blocked. But we don't want to block anyone. We just want everybody to be their best self. If there's particular content you would like to see here on the channel, definitely email us, text us. Let us know what it is that you prefer to have and get out of an experience here at the Iris channel. All right? So we want to wish everybody a great weekend. For those that are resting today, happy rest day, a happy Sabbath, Feliz Sábado, Shabbat Shalom for those that do worship through that faith. But we wish everyone, no matter what faith, creed, religion, a wonderful and blessed weekend. We're signing out, Irises, but we'll be back tomorrow. You know our saying, we're back. But no, we just want to make sure that everyone has what they need to go into 2022 living their best life. All right, Irises, we'll check you later. Be loved. Signing out.